Hello, Coach Holmes here, and today we're going to be talking about proofs using angles, okay? So we talked about actually using proofs where we actually given parallel lines, but this time we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing proofs where we're given angles and maybe a pair of parallel lines, but we're trying to prove two lines are parallel. That's the end goal right here. That's what we're trying to prove. We're trying to prove that two lines are parallel to each other. So, for example, I have given information that R is parallel to S, but also angle 5 is congruent to angle 8. Okay? Now, what we want to do is be able to prove that line L and M are parallel to each other. So the first thing I want to do is, you guessed it, make a two-column proof. And I'm going to put it in red. So that way we can actually show our, know what our work is. Okay? Now, so for example, remember we want to give out the given information. So R is parallel to S, as well as angle 5 is congruent to angle 8. And again, the reason is given to us. Now, I'm looking at some of these pairs and trying to figure out what I can do with them. But notice that angle 5 is corresponding to angle 9. So I can say that angle 5 is congruent to angle 9 because of corresponding angle theorem. Okay? Now, I want you to notice something. I have angle 5 congruent to angle 8, angle 5 congruent to angle 9. So I got another transitive property that I'm using by saying that angle 8 is congruent to angle 9. So by transitive property, I can say that angle 8 is congruent to angle 9. Okay? Now, since I know that these two are congruent to each other by corresponding, because they're in a corresponding area, then by converse of corresponding, let me rewrite that. Angles, then I can say that angle L is congruent to angle M. I mean, it's parallel, not congruent. Parallel to line M. Line L is parallel to line M. Okay? So we have just proven lines that are parallel to each other. Okay? And what really would help us is be able to use, given that two pair of angles are going to be congruent to each other. So again, it's all about knowing your properties, as well as knowing the pair of angles. Now remember, I'm only stating this because of the converse of it. So the converse will give you parallel lines, while the theorem gives you the angles, okay? So just be aware of that there is a difference between the two. The theorem gives you the angle, the converse gives you the parallel lines. Thank you and have a good day.